Yo. Today, we are going to be doing a cook up with none other than the brand new Native Instruments expansion for machine entitled Magnetic Coast. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit nostalgic with the nostalgia kit. Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him. Folks, welcome back to Blessed by G Beats. I am the G, and today, as I said in the introduction, we are going to be doing a dope cook up with the laid back chill expansion by Native Instruments entitled Magnetic Coast. I really like this expansion, man. It's really what we call a niche expansion. But nevertheless, if you somebody who want to do some laid back, chill type of music, you want to add that real chill flavor to your hip hop, your pop, or your R&B, this is definitely the expansion for you. And if I'm not mistaken, disclaimer, but I'm pretty sure this is accurate. These samples can be used inside of any DAW. It's a great time to buy expansions from Native Instruments for machine, battery, or for your DAW because last I checked, they still had the 50% off coupon, and it seems to be something that you can continue to use over and over and over. This is the second expansion that I have bought with the actual coupon. Once again, just like the stereotypes, I got Magnetic Coast for $25, so I cannot complain. So, we're going to be doing a cook up like I said today, but before I get started, please subscribe, hit that like button, and especially hit that notification bell because this channel is going to be doing more and more and more content as we continue to grow together in this music community. Now, this is what I'm deeming the end of season one. I'm going to be making some changes for season two, changing up some of the ways I do my introductions and graphics and all kinds of things. And I'm going to be doing more in-depth beat cook-ups. I'm going to not only be doing more overviews of Native Instruments expansions, but I'm going to be doing overviews and reviews of some VSTs, some products that help us do music, going to be giving my opinion on different music gear, going to be doing different motivational vlogs, just way more of what I've already introduced you to last year. I know 2020 started in January, but we're going to start season two of Blessed by G Beats and all of the things that we're going to be doing with music in February. So this right here is the end of season one. And so, hey, we're going to do it with a bang. And we're going to make a dope beat, or I wouldn't, it's going to be dope, but it's going to be chill with the nostalgic, the nostalgia kit, the nostalgia kit out of the Magnetic Coast expansion. So without further ado, let's get into the beat. When I did the overview of the Native Instruments expansion Magnetic Coast, one of the things that I forgot to do was to kind of let the hearers hear what the 9 Monarch sound sounded like. So if you are coming here from Monarch, I want to let you hear what those 9 sounds sound like real quick. And then we're going to get right into the beat making because the reason why I want to show these sounds, let you hear these sounds is that I may actually use some of these sounds as it pertains. I may actually use some of these sounds as it pertains to making this beat that we're going to make today. But I want to let you hear those, and it says 11 sounds. I'm sorry, I said 9. There's 11 sounds. I'm going to let you hear those, and then I may select a couple as I'm making this beat to add to the beat. But let's go. The first sound is blipper. Controller, Everlasting, Fat Fish, 5-9, Retro Wave, Select, Slow Roll, Transit, Turnaround, Underground. So the kit that we're going to be working with is the Nostalgia Kit. It is the Nostalgia Kit. And just to let you know, or let you hear some of the sounds we're going to be working on, I may not do the full beat, but I do want to get into just the 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 root of the beat, the foundation of the beat, just to let you hear just how easy it is to make beats with these native instruments expansions, and why I really think that Machina is probably one of the best things that you can use to make beats, because even when you have Beat Block, they have so many inspirational sounds inside of their kits that immediately you can sit down and make something and really start to develop something once you get everything cracking. So let me let you hear the sounds we're working with inside of this nostalgia kit. I've already kind of played around a little bit with it, and one of the things that I like are these chords right here. I think they're chords. Yes. Now, I like those chords. I'm going to arrange them the way I want to arrange them. And we're going to go ahead and get into the chord, the kick, and the snare. Okay, I really like what we got so far. Let's go ahead and add the snare. Now, some people may not know who Teddy Riley is. You know, if you're a producer, shame on you. You should know who Teddy Riley is. But Teddy Riley kind of made that snare repetition right there kind of popular, though. Teddy made that popular, so that's kind of like a Teddy Riley is one of my all-time favorite producers, also. But kind of give it that little Teddy Riley feel. Probably can mix that and kind of lower down the accents, and it'll really set it off and be dope. Okay, so let's move on to the hi-hat. I've kind of played around just for a second, and I think I got a hi-hat, kind of weird hi-hat pattern that I like. I got a weird hi-hat pattern that I like. It says that this is actually a shaker. I guess it is. That's a tambourine. But this is a shaker. This is a hat. So let's kind of get this going with the note repeat, and let me show you what I've come up with so far. Okay, so next, I have found a sound that's called ARP A Nostalgia. That's dope. And we're back. So, when I started making this beat, I had a family issue come up, so I had to stop making the beat. And this is kind of where we were when we left off. So I wanted to find a sound that would actually continue to complement what's going on in the beat. And we really kind of just got some chords going on back there. So I wanted to come up with, start working on the melody and the counter melody. So this is the sound. It's called Lip Gloss. It's a massive sound that's actually in the kit. And this is kind of what that sound sounds like. This is the melody that I kind of came up with, and then I'll kind of play it and then let you hear it. Something like this. That's the melody. Let's hear how it sounds. Okay, and so as I'm listening to the beat, I can kind of hear some space in there where that counter melody will fit in perfect. And so next, another one of the sounds from the actual Magnetic Coast kit. It's a Monarch sound. It doesn't tell me the sound here. It's a Monarch sound that's actually inside of the actual kit. It's a Monarch sound, and it sounds really dope. It's kind of like a whistle. It goes something like this. And so for the counter melody, I figured we'd do something like this. Dope. Let's hear what that sounds like. since this is a real lo-fi kind of a chill type of beat, I think we have enough elements. Of course, we got the rhythm elements, we got chord progression, we got a melody, we got a counter melody. Now, I guess if we really wanted to, we could maybe put some pads in here and or either some string sounds. But what I really think is missing, since we're not going to do that boom in this song, I'm not going to put the boom in it. I think it should be really, really chill like it is. And let someone, if they want to sing on it, let the vocals really make this song. Now, maybe if a rapper, was going to turn this into a song, I would probably put some boom in it. But I really think this is more of a lo-fi, chill type of R&B type of song. And so, really, what's missing is a real banging bass line. And so, there's another sound inside of that magnetic coast, not the actual kit, but an actual synth sound, and it's a bass sound, and it's called retro wave. And I really love these kind of TB303 type of sounding bass lines and basses. This is what it sounds like. And so I really wanted a real biting bass line. And if we're not going to have that boom, then we need to have that bass line that really bites. And so it goes something like this. And that went something like this. And that's the bass line right there. Okay, so I know I said I haven't had enough elements, but if you're anyone like me, I really love a lot of textures in my music. So there's a couple of other elements that I want to add in to really give it some texture. And it's already chill, but if you really want that otherworldly feel, there's a couple of sounds that I'm going to add in here, and they're massive sounds. They're from the Magnetic Coast kit. One of them's called Planets, and I want to deal with that one first. Let's see how this sounds. All right, dope. I really like that. And so um, that's something that I'm going to turn down really low when I mix this beat down, but I think it does give it a little bit more texture. And then I'm not really sure about this sound, but there's another sound called Satellites. And the reason why I like it is because it sounds outer space like, and it has a some real dope decays like this. It's another massive sound from the Magnetic Coast expansion. So turn that down. It's really loud, and it's something that I would have really low in the background anyway. It would just be for texture, and Let's create us a pattern, another 8-bar pattern there. And let's see what we got. And as you can tell, that really gives it a real otherworldly feel. But nevertheless, that is going to do it for this beat. And like I said in the beginning of the first part where I did it 4 days ago, this is going to be the end of season 1. I started YouTube and started getting really serious about the music part in July. And right now I'm up to 130 subscribers. Not quite where I want it to be, but I do believe that things are really starting to take off. So there are going to be a lot of big changes. So in season 2, we're going to spice it up, ramp it up. We're going to do more beats, more tutorials. We're going to really put in not just overviews, but we're going to be doing product reviews and software reviews. We are really, really going to ramp it up. I have a lot of different things in the works that are now starting to kind of take off. So just stay tuned, and we're going to really get it popping on this channel in season number 2. Matter of fact, I'm about to shoot another video, and it's going to be episode 1 of season number 2, and we're going to continue in Magnetic Coast. So if you've liked what you've heard and you've liked what you've seen, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. I have a bunch of people watching extensive amounts of times of my videos, but for whatever reason, they're not subscribing. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe. And when you subscribe and you watch it, make sure you like the video, because that helps YouTube to tell people that they're watching my videos. And then it even gets it to more people out there, so I can get more people watching, and we can continue to build this community. And hit that notification bell so that when I begin to drop videos for season 2, episode 1, you'll know when that's coming. Have plenty, plenty, plenty of more material coming. So until the next video, keep grinding, keep inspiring. Peace.